In this video, I'm going to try and answer the question, does seltzer water break a fast? Seltzer water, basically the same thing as soda water or carbonated water, and probably has other names too. And there's a lot of brands like LaCroix, Bubbly, Perrier, Pellegrino, or something like that. So there's a bunch of different brands, but the point is it's carbonated water with or without a little bit of flavor. So that's what we're talking about. Is that a problem during fasting? Well, the big picture, bottom line is it's probably okay most of the time, but there are some potential downsides. And I'm going to explain a couple potential downsides so you can understand that and kind of see if it's an issue for you. And I'm going to start by sharing a little personal experience. So when I first started fasting, I wasn't in the habit of drinking carbonated water or seltzer water. So that wasn't really a question. So I already had, by the time I did start drinking more seltzer water, I had a lot of experience with fasting. So I understood my body. I kind of knew, what's going to throw me off or not throw me off. And so when I did drink soda water during fasting, it wasn't a problem. It didn't make me hungry or crave stuff or whatever, at least as far as I could tell. Now, compared to, say, diet soda, which has a bunch of sweeteners, that did often make me crave stuff or feel like my energy level was lower or things like that at different times. So what are the potential issues or downsides with seltzer water during intermittent fasting or potentially during a prolonged fast? Well, first of all, a lot of those seltzer waters have flavors, added flavors, natural flavors, which can mean a bunch of different things, right? And the thing is, sometimes those kind of trick your brain into thinking it's time to eat. And so that might make you crave stuff or get hungry. So that's a case where it depends on your kind of individual tolerance, so to speak. And so you might want to keep a journal and notice how different foods or supplements or drinks affect you during fasting. If you're doing just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, or some 0-calorie drink or whatever, kind of pay attention to how you feel for the next few hours afterwards, and you'll get a better idea. The other issue with carbonated water is there was a 2017 study, I'll put it up on the screen right here actually, found that carbonated water increases ghrelin levels. And they were studying rats, and they studied a small amount of humans as well. I think it was like 20 college students or something. And so after they got the carbonated water, the ghrelin levels were higher. So what is ghrelin anyway? Ghrelin is the hunger hormone, quote unquote. And the way you can remember that is it makes your stomach growl. So it's a hunger hormone. It seems to be high when you get hungrier and that sort of thing. Quick side note, ghrelin's low when you wake up in the morning, which is why I think it's kind of unnatural to want to eat breakfast first thing in the morning. I think it's more of like a learned habit. But anyway, that's a tangent for another day. But so carbonated water seems to increase ghrelin at least a little bit in people and animals. So is it going to make you hungrier? Maybe. Drinking carbonated water might make you hungrier. So again, kind of keep that journal or pay attention and see how it affects you. It didn't seem like a big deal for me. So what if you're just drinking plain soda water without the flavors? Well, then you don't have to worry about the flavor issue, but you still got the carbonation. So another couple questions people might ask is, does the carbonated water affect their blood sugar or insulin levels? And basically the answer is no, it's not going to, as long as it doesn't have like sugar or some other kind of energy content. It probably won't do that, but again, it might make you crave other things or make you want to quit your fast or whatever. I'm just looking at a couple other FAQs I answered in the blog version of this. So there's a link to the blog version of this below if you want to check that out as well, and go into a little bit more detail, and it links to some of the research and different things that I was talking about. So seltzer water is a pretty good option while fasting. I like to use it. I think it's enjoyable because it has that little, tang on the tongue, if you will. And then I have another video here that talks about other drink options, so a bunch of different things you could drink while fasting. And then a video here that talks about what breaks a fast, kind of a comprehensive beginner's guide to that topic. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.